Hey everybody, this is Shadow Moses 112 taking a look at the Mezco Doctor Doom and comparing it today with the Marvel Legends Doctor Doom with custom clothes. Here we go. Taking a look at the Marvel Legends, I've got custom soft goods from GPS Lot on here. What I did was I took an X-Acto razor to remove the current bottom piece for this and then place that over the top. The cape was removable, but the only problem is he now has two hoods because this head has its hood already fitted on. However, as you can see, it doesn't really change anything, but it does add to the articulation, so now he can kick out all the way, move back and forth. The knee comes pretty well past 90. Put it back together there. There are the hands that came with it, which are the other two hands here, as you can see. Another fist and another gun hand for the pistol that he has on his side. The original did come with two heads, but I think I purchased this custom head or aftermarket that came from a different figure. And of course he has some lightning effects that go with it. So taking this out the package, the first impression of this version of Doom is that he is super heavy. He is die cast what feels like for a majority of his body, from torso, pelvis area, legs, and arms. The hands do feel like plastic, as well as the feet on here as well. Looks like the back of the head is also a die cast. Mask does come off. And he is loaded with accessories. I will say that in comparison, both soft goods are pretty good, but this looks like a felt, whereas the other one's more of a fabric. I don't mind either. It looks like the chest piece here is magnetic and sticks to his body pretty well. He is much easier to stand than the Marvel Legends comparison. There's a weird thing with the feet on the Marvel Legends that I'm having a hard time getting them to stand up. But otherwise, my first impression is the Marvel Legends is much more proportionate. So you can see I could have a little issue standing them up right now. As far as comparison with the accessories go, like I said, I have the two lightning effects, have the unmasked head. I have a second head that came with the original figure, and a pistol hand, and another fist to go with his outfit. And as I said earlier, I had removed the bottom, and the additional cape is located right here if you want to take a look at the hard plastic. This way you couldn't get him to sit in a throne, so I was pretty adamant about getting soft goods for him so he could sit in his seat. I do have the Marvel Select chair. That the Marvel Legends can now sit in. The Mezco Doom has the same accessories as the Marvel Legends and then some. Does come with additional masks. They do feel a little plasticky, but I'm sure they are designed that way to snap onto his face perfectly. As the Marvel Legends does, this also has a pistol. It has a secondary belt with a holster. Comes with a book. The book does open. Comes with several sets of hands and what seems like a pouch located at the top. And lastly, there is an additional head that looks like it's damaged that comes with the figure. He does have flame effects. I'm sure that's for his boots. And several magic effects. So hands with magic coming out, 2 magic effects. The backpack and the arcane spell there. Looks like some other pieces back here that I haven't been able to see yet. But we will take a closer look at that in a sec. My main concern was that knowing that this is die cast, it would not have the posability, but I could see already that it's very similar to what the Marvel Legends offers. The knee doesn't come back as far, but it's pretty close. The arms are about a 90. And they do come out pretty far as arms go. Of course, you got the full range of motion here. Swing it back if you need to. And it looks like he can get in a sitting pose pretty easily. He does have good abdominal crunch as well. Oops. And as you can see, Doom sits in the throne just fine. Using the Marvel Legends counterpart just to show you the same thing. The leg does come a little past 90, so a little bit more flexibility there. He does have the same articulation in the arm as the Mezco, so about a 90 degree. And of course he has a little bit of ab crunch. I would almost say that the Mezco surprisingly has more ab crunch than the Marvel Legends. And this is even after modding the figure with soft goods. However, he also sits in his throne just fine. So this figure total probably cost me $20 when it initially came out. I believe the outfit was an additional $35. And then on eBay picking up another figure, I think that was another $15. So if you're adding all that up, that is roughly $70, I believe, that I paid for this to look like this. Versus your Doom, which was about a $100 figure. So for the extra $30, you're getting a full die-cast figure with face plates, head sculpts, tons of hands, tons of accessories. And he looks fantastic. The head is a little big, but I like that it looks like a head under a mask, and that's cool with me. He is surprisingly easy to stand, but like I said, he is super heavy. Putting on the hands real quick, I'm just going to do one of the effect hands. Here's what the peg looks like. Typical Mezco hands. Snapping that on. Now we have the magic coming out of his fingers, which looks amazing. If I were to do that with the Marvel Legends, I would just use this hand and these bendy kind of effects that come with it. And it's cool because they kind of just wrap around the hand and give you the same effect. Very cool figure. It all depends on what you're cool with. I mean, for the most part, you're not really getting much more in articulation. However, you are spending a little bit more money. Of course, I'm having trouble standing him live on camera. A little bit more money to get the amount of accessories that you would get with the Mezco. So yes, you could do this yourself, but you are not getting a lot of the magic effects that come with the Mezco versus that come with the Marvel Legends. As you can see, there's similar effects, so you can wrap this around his hand. That opens up as well to fit around his hand. He also has several blast effects, which we're hiding behind the original figure. So in comparison, if we're saying that you could make your own Mezco-ish Marvel Legends for about $70, for an extra 30, you're getting a ton more accessories. So if that doesn't matter to you, then stick with the Marvel Legends. However, I was actually skeptical about this, that it wasn't going to be as great as a figure as the Marvel Legends was. But overall, pretty happy with how this turned out. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Thank you.